supposed to go near it.
But that makes it even better. An initiation's no good if it's easy.
I don't know.
Look here. All you have to do is walk to the end of that thing, turn around, and come back. Think you can handle it?
From behind the pile of discarded lumber, I tried to imagine the chances of success. The dock was falling apart, slippery and nasty from the water that splashed in between the pilings. It couldn't be that hard to walk to the end and back, could it? Summer camps are known for making memories that last a lifetime. For Mark Prescott.
Presnott.
And Joe Devlin. It is certainly no exception. In this story, they find themselves at the wild camp What-A-Nut, led by a man named Whit.
Mark naturally did not get along with Joe, the school bully. However, finding themselves in a precarious situation makes them realize that sometimes the smallest things matter most. Danger Lies Ahead by Paul McCusker.
What's going on? What happened? Did anyone call an ambulance?
A very wet, limp boy lay on the ground, face down. He was taken to the hospital and later identified as Brad Miller. He took Joe's dare. He wanted to pass the initiation to get into Joe's game.
Dinner?
Oh, hey look, it's Presnott! Think you want to join the gang? You see, boys, I try to have a pleasant conversation with him and he ignores me.
That was easy. Should have tried ignoring him a long time ago. An all-out food war began as they grabbed everything they possibly could and hurled it at one another.
What do you have to say for yourselves? We haven't had this kind of trouble, even with our smallest kids, ever.
It was his fault!
But that's a lie!
I don't know what I'm going to do with you two. All right, is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? We'll have the parents for the teams. Cameron Arnold, you're with Bob Martinez. Joe Devlin, you're with Mark Prescott. The rules are simple. Once I fire the starting pistol, you'll open your envelope to the first clue. This will take you to your second clue. There are 12 clues in all. And obviously the first team to the treasure wins it. Is everybody ready?
The first couple of clues were easy enough. But as they progressed, the clues got harder and harder, and Mark and Joe argued more fiercely.
They ran to the dugout by the old baseball field, where they were sure to find the 9th clue, and it was there.
A shelter in the storm, a haven to protect. The next clue can be found with the deepest respect.
This one's easy.
Where is it?
Can't you guess?
No, Joe, stop wasting time.
The bomb shelter.
What bomb shelter?
If you follow the shore around to the other side of those trees, there's an abandoned bomb shelter.
Why would anyone build a bomb shelter there? I think you're wrong.
Stay by it if you want. Well, the clue must be inside.
This doesn't make any sense. Whit said he wouldn't hide the clue anywhere dangerous.
It's not dangerous, don't be such a baby.
Yeah, but where's everybody else?
You said yourself the clues got harder once we went along. We were obviously the first ones to figure them out. Oh, how nasty, huh?
They wouldn't hide a clue in the dark.
Maybe then the light here went out. You can't expect me to think of everything.
Where'd you get the matches?
I always carry matches. Ah, there. What I was looking for.
The clue?
Nah. Candle I found the other night.
There's no clue here. I'm going.
Oh, but don't leave me, Marky. I'm afraid of the dark.
Let go of me!
Marky fall down and go boom. Marky gonna cry now?
I've had enough of you, Joe!
The door!
shelters were usually built airtight, with their own air purifiers to keep radioactive air out.
What does that mean?
It means we're not going to have air for very long.
Great. Just great. Now I'll be stuck in here forever because you were watching where you were going.
We wouldn't even be here in the first place if it wasn't for you.
I just followed the clue.
Yeah, everyone else is digging up treasure somewhere else, and we're stuck in here because you're Mr. Brinkley who followed the clue. Who else knows about this place?
Nobody.
If it's such a big secret, then why would Wit use it as part of the treasure hunt?
I didn't think of that. I thought it would be a good hideout for the gang.
Your gang?
Yeah.
They're nothing but trouble.
Why'd you talk that way about my gang?
Yeah? Tell me one good thing your gang ever did.
They do lots of good things. For me,
I bet Brad Miller would argue that.
look, I didn't mean for Brad to get hurt. He wasn't supposed to go out there by himself.
But I still don't understand.
I don't want to talk about it. You say one more word and I'll pound you good and hard.
Yeah, that's your answer for everything. We're gonna die in here, and you're gonna pound me? Why do you have to be such a creep?
Shut up.
Why do you have to be like that? Why have you been so nasty all week?
I said to shut up! Mark banged into the table. The candle tipped and fell over, going out. Help!
Joe?
Help!
Get out of here, Joe.
Help me!
Find us. I just want to be back home. Back in my own bed.
At least you have a hope.
Well, get out of here, Joe. They'll find us.
I don't even care.
You don't care if they find us?
No.
Or not?
It's what I said before about home.
What happened at home?
My mom and dad. My dad moved out last week, and I think they're gonna get a divorce.
I'm sorry.
I don't want you to feel sorry. None of your business.
Look, Joe, I know how you feel, okay? My parents were separated too. It hurt a lot when my dad left. I thought it was the end of the world. But in a way, I guess it was, because we moved here right after that. I remember all I was thinking was that I wanted for them to get back together. I figured my dad left, and it was all my fault. I figured he left because of something I did, or maybe I didn't do enough of something, or maybe I didn't do anything at all.
I've done plenty.
I learned that my dad didn't leave because of me. He left because of reasons I couldn't understand.
Then why didn't he tell me that? He could have said something to us. Doesn't he care?
He cares. He just isn't thinking about that right now.
Then what are we supposed to do? My mom's a wreck, and my little brother walks around the house crying all the time.
You'll just have to learn to do what I did. Things keep changing all the time, whether we want them to or not. All we can do is hang on. It's not about what happens to us. It's about how we react to the things that happen to us.
Was that before either of them could move or say anything? The door was pushed open. Hey, press not.
Yeah?
Well, you know.
What?
Well, thanks.
I didn't do anything.
Maybe you did, and maybe you didn't. Maybe I could do you a favor sometime.
You can do me a favor now.
Yeah? Like what?
Tell Whit what really happened to Brad Miller.
Let's see.